A wake is being held for Axel on the anniversary of the day he went missing 22 years ago, and all the friends he's garnered over the years are there. But when the memorial is over, Zoe finally snaps at Marcus, and she demands to know what happened to Axel, as she is certain that Marcus knows something that he isn't telling her. She now goes to Boxer, and she asks for his car keys, and when asked why she needs them, she says all her stuff's back at Marcus's place, and they've had a row. This isn't the end of Marcus's woes, however, as since he couldn't sell his drugs, he was unable to pay his suppliers Yuri and Rico, and now they're onto him. It turns out Zoe wasn't only getting her stuff to leave Marcus's place, she's also taking his drugs so she can blackmail him until he tells her the truth. While she's leaving though, she's stopped by Boxer on her scooter, and he says that he needs the car as he's to collect Andrea's daughter at the airport. So the two of them go to the airport to pick up Andrea's daughter, and as a side note, back when Axel was alive, the two of them were a unit. Marcus now goes to meet Rico and Yuri. He tells them he can't sell the drugs so he can't pay them because there's a large investigation going on the island. So they give him an offer. He gives them back the drugs, but he also gives them €30,000 in reparations. Zoe, Boxer and Kika arrive at Andrea's house, and Boxer tells Zoe to stay at the car. So while she's waiting, she calls her father and gives him an absolute earful for lying about Axel. Her father then tells her that the autopsy results came back, and it turns out that Axel had excessive amounts of chlorine in his lungs, 5 broken ribs, and his aorta had also been punctured. Andrea now comes out. He tells Zoe that he's also looking into the death of Axel, and if she needs any help, she can always contact him. Back in Manchester, Zoe's father decides he's going to go out to the beach to sort her out. While Marcus is driving, he's stopped by Rico and Yuri, and they tell him they're going back to his house to pick up the drugs and the money whether he has it or not. Andrea now decides he wants his daughter to take over the business instead of his son, as he thinks he has some involvement in Axel's death. Boxer gives Zoe the option of staying at his place if she has nowhere to go, so the two of them head back there. Conchita now meets up with Father Raphael. Turns out she's having an affair with him, and she wants to oust Andrea from the family business. Marcus arrives back to his home, and he goes into the garage to get the drugs. Turns out they aren't there, and Rico and Yuri are less than impressed. Because of this, they decide to play a little lucky dip to see what body part they'll mutilate. So they put body parts on a piece of paper, and the piece they end up pulling out is his leg. Rico and Yuri now get all set up, and when they have Marcus in the right position, Yuri steps down on his knee, and Marcus lets out a blood-curdling scream. Zoe and Boxer are now stopped at the guard checkpoint, and she now decides to tell him that she's been hiding 7 kilos of coke in the back of the car.